Welcome back, everybody. Say hi, Punch.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, today's mission, we have something different that we haven't done yet. We are on the Sinai. We just took off out of Benny Swaif. No donkeys were hurt during takeoff. That's good. And we are heading to the Suez. The Abraham Lincoln Strike Group is transiting the Suez Canal right now as we speak, heading south from the Med. And they've intercepted some electronic surveillance equipment, it sounds like, in the area. And they're thinking it's a couple ships that are on the northbound leg heading up the Suez. So we are going up there. If they make a turn off to the east toward Lebanon, because they think that they have intercepted some communications, and it sounds like they got over 100 tons of small arms and surface-to-air missiles on a couple of those ships that are transiting up. So if they make a turn toward the east outside, we are cleared to take them out because they're heading up to Lebanon, from what they understand from the intercepted communications. Hope you guys enjoy the mission, and I appreciate everybody's support. Flying the campaign missions and all the radio chatter and realism and stuff makes my missions feel like shit.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into that, though. They may have worked on that for a year or more.
Yeah, the write-up on the mission, when you get it, it says they worked on it for 2 years or not the mission, the whole campaign took 2 years.
Yeah, I believe it. Check this place out that we're flying over.
Oh, wow. I wonder what the hell that is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a racetrack of some kind. A grass track. Camel races, horse races.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The place is pretty sweet looking, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go dark, not fence in. Since there's a lot of civilian traffic in that area, let's keep everything safe for now until we know that we're going to prosecute.
2 copies. Wonder if we're going to be able to see the pyramids.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I have not looked for those yet. They're just outside of Cairo, so probably too far south. At least the main ones are. Really famous ones.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
These paveways are freaking huge.
Yeah, and then they put those big, the bomb's big enough, but then they put the extender on the front for the laser, and it's like double length.
Well, I guess you got to have some, well, I guess technically it's a penetrator, right?
Yeah, and with that heavy of a bomb, you have to have some pretty good sized fins for control, so that makes things a little bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Once we get up here to steer point 1, do you want to get lower and get eyes on some stuff, or how do you want to play it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and descend down to like probably 14,000 or so and see what it looks like from there.
2.
Shallow descent.
2.
About 3-4 degrees.
2 copies. Set up my tack in for the tanker. We might have to circle for a while. We're currently heading up to the Suez to monitor the Abe Lincoln Strike Group's southern transition, and then we will watch the northern guys. Alright, so from the satellite imagery, if you look up ahead, you see where our steer point is. Just to the south of our steer point is the split that we're watching for.
Copy, just to the south. Leveling off.
2.
Alright, I have eyeballs on the bridge with the flare.
Copy. Be advised, looks like the Abe Lincoln, yep, I got eyes on the Abe Lincoln. Looks like they've already transitioned, and it looks like the convoy that we're watching for is starting its way north. They are just south of the bridge.
Yep, affirmative, I see them on T-Pod.
Yep, I got a visual on both convoys. I got a visual on the Abe too. Alright, which one of you guys?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass to set up. What you have to do to have the ships transition like this, you can't have them in a single group, because when the first ship hits the waypoint where you want it to turn, all the ships will turn to try to get into a perfect line with the original ship. So with the front ship. So what they'll do is they'll turn and then beach themselves to try to get into a line. So basically you have to do one ship and then make each and every one of them, just copy and paste them, and each and every one of them their own kind of naval surface group, and then and then set the speeds the same, and then that's how you make it work.
Yeah, it sounds like pain.
Yeah, it was, considering Abraham Lincoln, I had like 90 waypoints on it.
Yeah, I think maybe we just run this track kind of north-south and kind of watch things move.
All right, copy. Do you want to kind of stagger our north-south runs? Do you want me to stick with you, or do you want me to go the opposite side and we'll just crisscross to kind of keep eyes on the whole thing?
I punched up my speed to try and get some distance, try and get someone turning north as the person's turning south, so we have eyes on it most of the time.
Copy.
So if you want to take it easy until I get turned.
All right, copy.
I'm just going to go to the split, where it splits into two, and then we'll call that the turning point.
2 copies. I'm going to go ahead and take a mark point of the turning point. There's a lot of points in what I just said. Alright, so we're going to be orbiting, we're going to be watching these guys for a while, so I'm going to make sure I put punch into the primary data link.
Alright, I'm turning south.
2 copies. I am right at the point myself.
Alright, this is such a short run that it's not going to matter if we're fairly close to each other.
2 copies. You want me to drop down to 10 for some altitude deconfliction in case we're heads down?
Yeah, that'd be good. Just keep an eye out. They might have some man pads on there. They might show their hand if they get an opportunity.
2 copies. I'll keep an eye out. I'm going to conserve some gas. I think I'm going to orbit at about 300.
Yeah, I'm slowing down myself.
And 2's got visual of the tankers at my 1 o'clock.
1 is 10.9.
2, 9.1.
I show my tanker 7.4 miles. You know, it might be a good idea to, if you're getting close or have any concerns, it might be a good idea to get some fuel now.
I think Intel reported that the skipper of the Abe said it's a 14-knot transition for the ships down there, so we have plenty of time until they get up here.
All right, let's get some gas.
2 copies heading to the tanker.
Depending on our visual, whether we can see or not. If we can see them getting close, we'll just hang out the tanker and sip gas and break off when necessary. If we can't see anything, then we'll just fill up and come back.
All right, copy. I'm heading to the tanker. starting to turn. Nice and easy. Feel the jet getting a little heavier. So, oh, getting too close to the tanker. Got to back off a bit. You really feel it getting heavier because you start getting too low on the boom. You got to just keep an eye on that. Go. We're full up. I'm off the tanker and I'm going to sit on the tanker's wing like Punch said he wanted us to. Two is full up and on the tanker's wing. Should we top off or wait a few more minutes?
Let's go ahead and, I'm back away, so I have to catch up with mine. Let's go ahead and top off. It's going to take me a few minutes to get to him.
Alright, I'll top off and then come up to you.
Ready, recontact. Clear contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Two is full up, rejoining. Here's what I want to know: would they do carrier? Would they do carrier ops while transiting? I don't think so. They gotta go so slow.
I'm not sure. I mean, I can't believe that they passed through here with nothing in the air for protection, though. They may not plan to launch and, you know, recover, but they may use some ground bases or something.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Or launch a cap and then a couple tankers to orbit the area. Because I know what they do when they launch, they'll turn it into the wind and then go full, like 20-something knots to get some more headwind for them to help launch. I wouldn't imagine they'd do that when transiting. Tell you what, though, that's one thing I'm not going to Google.
Right? Let that information come to you.
Right. Hey, you want to do me a favor so I can test something real quick? Can you laze one of those ships manually?
Yeah, it's going to be the first one.
Okay.
Firing.
That is fucking cool. Okay, that's sick. I didn't know that was a feature. Alright, so on my targeting pod, well, you got the same T-pod, so you could probably do it too. Alright, so we're going to test this out. Alright, so go ahead and shut your laser off.
Yep.
Alright, so on your MFD with the targeting pod, on the top left, is there an LSS and then your code 1688?
No, mine's different. Mine pops up on the, you know, the center console with the buttons.
No, like on the MFD, it's not showing you what laser code you have set.
Yeah, I do have an LST button.
Well, it says LSS 1688 on my top left OSB selector on my T-pod. Do you see that anywhere? An LSS?
No, I only have a 1688 LST and nothing on the top.
What happens if you press that OSB selector?
I get a crosshair with LST flashing.
Alright. Do you still have that crosshair?
I do.
Let me know if it does anything.
Yeah, it brought the ship up.
That is freaking sweet. So on mine, it's an LSS. If I click that, it's a crosshair and it's completely blank. And it shows an indication that, like, you know, that little circle where it tells you where your T-pod's pointing? That thing's moving around a little bit. And when you lased, it found your laser and locked onto the ship.
Yeah, it sounds about like what it did for me.
So I didn't know that was the thing. That's very helpful at saying, hey, here's the target right here, you know what I mean?
Right, if you're lasing for me and I don't know which target it is, I click that and at least I get a steering cue from the pod.
Yeah, and even if I'm not lasing for you, if I'm just trying to point to you where the damn target is, I can just, since the me zippering it to you don't work, I can just do it that way.
Yeah, because once I released the button, it was still in the vicinity. It's not like it reset to 0. So if I was going like, let's say you had lasers and I had JDAMs, you could still do this and I could still lock a JDAM up.
Yep, nice.
Yeah, one of these days I ought to read the manual.
Right? Well, or just do more missions where we're circling and bored and I just start clicking on shit.
Right. Oh shit, I shouldn't have clicked that. 2 hours down the tubes.
You know what? I'm sitting here. We're only 50 miles from the airbase. I almost said that I was going to go back and double check my laser code because I'm not going to be happy if I did not change it to 87. I'm pretty sure I did, but it could be that I'm about to drop and hit nothing after this.
That does happen.
Yep. Which is why I'm not too worried about it. It's realistic. You're not always gonna, the missions aren't always gonna go good. Well, folks, there's a little feature there for you that I just figured out, and Punch helped me test. It works pretty good. I like it. I never knew about that feature. Leave a comment below if you guys knew about that. I'd like to see that.
And if you leave a comment that you knew that, tell us what else you know.
Yeah, please teach us something else too. Like, for instance, when I data link him a steering point from an F-16 to the F-18, it pops up momentarily, maybe for a few seconds, and then it just disappears. And if you do that with another F-16, it'll stay. It'll actually give him a mark point. So is that a bug or is that a feature? Are we missing something? That's why you guys never see me data linking any targets to Punch and him to me, because it doesn't work correctly in between the 16 and the 18.
At least not the way we do it.
Right, true, that's a good point. We could be missing a step or something.
Well, the first ship has broken to the west. Ship 3 is breaking east.
Copy.
Gonna go ahead and take this cargo ship.
Copy. Good release, one away.
Got a hit.
Good hit. I think that's a shack. We get another one turn.
I haven't seen him yet. I'm looking. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna drop the last one on this guy.
Copy.
Finish him off.
I think he's going down.
Yeah, I do too. I pickled a few seconds ago. I think he's already in the water though.
Yeah, I think he is. All I see is smoke and maybe the bow sticking out.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it.
Alright, I'll be there in 6 minutes.
Alright, I'm climbing. I've got 4.7.
You gonna hit the tanker?
If he comes down to this end,
Copy.
yeah, he's like 25 miles away. I think I'll go ahead and hit him since I'm waiting for you anyway.
Copy. 5.5 minutes. Alright. Punch got his ship. Now it's my turn. Rolling in on the second ship. Arm up. Laser on. Double check my laser codes. 87s. I was going to do a level bombing run, but we'll go ahead and do 5 degrees nose down. 15 miles to the target. To 20 seconds to drop.
You're taking fuel.
Need to get down below these clouds so I don't get masked. There we go.
Return pre-contact.
Double checking. 1 pair drop. And here we go. Pairs dropped. Track. One, be advised, it's a good, looks like a good shack. I'm standing by to see if it goes under. Alright, shut the laser down, master arm off. Turn around and get my pod on it so I can see if he goes down. I'm gonna head down low.
Return pre-contact.
So I can get a visual on him. and that's a visual confirmed splash. He's going down.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, I've got about 10,000 pounds now.
All right, copy. I got enough to get back to steer point 2.
Alright, let's head for 2.
Copy. And 2 is rejoining. Do you want to do the Suez run?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, copy. I'm visual. That's what I like about those paveways. You can drop them in a pair.
Return free contact. Abort rejoin.
You down at 15?
Affirmative.
Okay, I am blind. I thought that was you, but that was the tanker I was looking at. Two's visual.
Yeah, I think we're head to head.
Yep, copy. What's your speed?
314.
Copy.
Could make a slow, very slow right.
2 copies. Two saddled left.
Alright, stand by to descend and turn right.
2.
3, 2, 1.
Just don't get too crazy on the speed.
Throttles back. Looks like all 3 of the big ones stopped there.
Yeah, I think they must have run aground.
That or it's AI avoidance or something, I don't know.
You know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna say they're letting off their pilot.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. For some reason he wanted to get off quickly.
Yeah. He saw a couple ships go down in front of him and decided to, I think I'll just get off now.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Altitude.
Starting to lull out.
Altitude. Altitude.
Looks like that bridge is coming.
Hey, firm. Are you still closed throttle?
No, I'm bumping up now. I'm at 300. Going 350.
2 saddled right.
Look like the milkman on the left.
Right? Nice.
Nice, very nice. I'm gonna come left here. You can see me in a left turn.
Yep.
Gonna couple on stick point 2.
Copy.
Ready to break some windows?
Hey, firm.
Burn it.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm .99 Mach. I can't break it with my bags and everything on.
I'm having to mess with the throttles so I don't go past you.
Yeah. I'm coming back to mill, full mill. 8 miles. It must be just dead ahead. I'm going to come up to about 1200.
Are you sure? Steer point 2, right?
Yeah, I'm on 2.
I'm showing 63.
I've got way 2, 5.0.
There's the Abe. You want to buzz him?
What? Yeah.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
All right, I do have an airfield right here.
Yeah, that is our airfield. My alignment must be off.
Yeah. All right, I've lost visual on you.
Yeah, same. I'm at 11K over the airfield.
All right, I'm at 76. Gonna extend downwind here. Turn in for base. Gonna be heading to the east on landing.
2 copies, searching. Visual.
See the flares?
No, I put you as a primary data link track. Yeah, I think I see little puffs of flare. I'm a couple miles away from you.
I'm going feet wet. Be on a 90-degree base.
Copy.
Altitude. Altitude.
Do you have a visual yet?
Affirm visual in trail. Probably about a 1 mile trail.
Repeat.
I'm probably about a 1 mile trail.
All right, I'm gonna brake, speed brake, slow down, see if you catch up. Right runway.
Copy, right side.
Left side. I'll be left side of the right runway. It's 2 parallel.
Yep. I don't think I'm going to catch you in time to formation land, but I'm pretty close anyway.
left side.
On the ground, right. You're clear.